Hello, welcome to Unit 5, Week 5 Vocabulary. Just like last week, go ahead and grab your own notebook paper and draw out our vocab chart. Remember, you'll have 3 columns. The first column is for your vocabulary words. The middle column is for our quick sketches to remember the words. And the last column will be for our definitions. Let me share my screen with you so that you can see the words better. There we go. Okay, your first word is exclaimed. Second word, finally. Form. History. Public. Rules. United. And last but not least, writers. Go ahead and pause the video here so that you can write all of your words down. Okay, the story that we're going to listen to determine what our vocabulary words mean is called Visiting the Past. It is an article from Time for Kids magazine. And the essential question that you want to think about while you're listening to the story is, why are rules important? Okay?
On the 4th of July, skies across the United States light up. It's Independence Day. The holiday celebrates the Declaration of Independence. In 1776, this statement was written to tell the King of England that the colonies were free from his rule. The colonies would be united to form a new country together.
So we came across 2 vocabulary words, and I'm going to read the sentence again so that you can hear the context clues that might tell you what those words mean. The first word was united, and the second word was form. Listen to this sentence. The colonies would be united to form a new country together. So think of the word united. There's a clue word in that sentence that tells you what united means. The colonies would be united to form a new country together. And together is your clue word there. So find the word united on your anchor chart. And united means together. When people are standing together, they are united. I'm going to write the word together on my definition column. And my quick sketch, I'm just going to draw people holding hands. And you know, Miss Bernard's a great artist. Stick figures are my best work. There we go. They're holding hands. They are united. The second word was form. The colonies would be united to form a new country together. If you're forming something, you're creating it. You're making it. You're putting it together. Find form right here. In the definition column, I'm going to write to create or put together. Oh, we'll just put to create because I ran out of room. For my quick sketch, I think I'm going to do a puzzle piece. Because you have many pieces of a puzzle. And when you put the puzzle together, it forms a picture. Yeah, all right. Oh, we didn't come up with hand movements. Let's see. What hand movement can I do to remember that united means together? There we go. United, together. United, together. United, together. And form was to create something or to make something. You know what? I'm going to go with united on that one and put my fingers together like a puzzle piece. So my fingers are two puzzle pieces and they're going together to form or create something new. Let's continue.
Janet Chang, 8, recently visited Philadelphia with her family. Philadelphia was the first capital of the United States. The Changs went there to learn about their country's history, or past.
Go. Our third word is history. Listen to the sentence again to see if you can figure out what word is your clue. The Changs went there to learn about their country's history or past. Which word tells me what history means? The Changs went there to learn about their country's history or past. If you said past, you are correct. History is in the past. It already happened. So let's write that on our vocab sheet. History. In the definition column, I'm going to write past. And I'm also going to write it already happened. Oh, I'm running out of room. There we go. Past, it already happened. Let me think of what quick sketch I can draw so that my brain remembers history or the past. It already happened. I'm going to draw my breakfast this morning because I ate my breakfast in the past. It already happened. I'm drawing an egg and a piece of bacon. There we go. There's my quick sketch. History, something that happened in the past. It already happened. And there's my hand movement. History, past, already happened. History, past, already happened. United, together. United, together. Form, to create. To form, to create.
Busy building. First, they went to Independence Hall. That's where the Declaration of Independence was signed, Janet exclaimed. She was excited to be there. The Changs visit Philadelphia.
All right. That's where the Declaration of Independence was signed, Janet exclaimed. If Janet exclaimed something, she said it. Simple as that. Find the word exclaimed right at the top. In the definition column, we're going to write said. And my quick sketch is going to be someone saying something. They're going to say, yay. There we go.
"10 years after the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution was written in Independence Hall. The writers of the Constitution created new rules for the country. Rules are important. They help to keep order in a country and give people rights. One new rule was that people could state their opinion."
So I paused it after two words, I know, because writers is something that you already know. What is a writer? It's someone who writes something. Find writer right here at the bottom of your anchor chart. Writers, people who write. People who write. And my quick sketch is going to be a pencil. And a piece of paper. There we go. The second word we came across was rules. You guys have rules to follow. Rules are important. They keep people safe, don't they? It says rules are important. They help to keep order in a country and give people rights. So rules are those laws that you must follow. Rules We'll say laws to follow. All right. Oh, we didn't come up with the hand movement.
Later visited the Liberty Bell. It is said that the famous bell rang on July 8, 1776. That's when the first public reading of the Declaration of Independence took place. The bell also chimed to announce important events, such as when a president was elected.
So the next word is public. And if something is public, it means everyone is invited. Find public on your anchor chart. Write the definition. Everyone is invited. And I like to think about like a public library. Everyone is invited to check out books from a public library. I'm going to draw a book. I'll draw 2 books. Everyone is invited. Public. Ooh, hand movement. Let's see. Public, everyone's invited. Public, everyone's invited. We've got one more word to listen for.
Memorable moments. Finally, Janet and her family explored Franklin Court. This is where Benjamin Franklin lived and worked. Franklin was one of the writers of the Declaration of Independence. He also helped frame the Constitution. To remember their visit, the Changs mailed a postcard from Franklin's post office. "I'll never forget this day," Janet said.
Okay.
Table.
Oh.
Visit Philadelphia. Famous place. Why it is cool. Famous place. The National Constitution Center. Why it is cool. It explains the rules that were created for our nation. One area tells of the right to say what you want and the right to vote. Famous place. Independence Hall. Why it is cool. This is where the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution were written. You can see the chair that George Washington sat in as he signed the Constitution.
Famous place. Betsy Ross' house. Why it is cool. It is said that Betsy Ross made the first American flag. You can tour her home to see how she lived and worked.
I didn't want to cut that off because those are some really awesome famous places and little sentences about why they're cool. So anyway, our last word was finally. Finally means last. And my quick sketch, I think about in a book how when you hear the last page, it says finally or the end. I'm going to write the end. There we go. Okay, so if you want to study your words, study your definitions, do the hand movements so that you can remember what each word means, and then on Wednesday, you'll have a fill in the blank activity using these words, okay? If you watch the next video, you'll see Miss Branson reading through this story again so that you guys can identify cause and effect relationships, because that's your reading skill for this week, okay? See you later.